Hi, welcome to Blueshirts Corner. So the Rangers are going to be taking on the Carolina Hurricanes tonight. And let's hope that we see a sixth game for the winning streak as it could be extended. This looks like it could be a sure win because a bottom feeder team like Carolina Hurricanes. But despite the fact that they're not exactly one of the top teams, the Rangers seem to always have a little bit of trouble and seem to always be playing in a shootout versus this team. Let's hope that we could bury them early. Good news though is that Rick Nash is back. He missed a couple of games. It looks like he's gonna be coming back on fire. Like I've said before, like Rick Nash, it looks like he's playing in reverse. Usually the guy will come out, score like 40 goals in the season, get injured, come back, and basically it's over. But it looks like he hasn't really done anything besides having, that one goal, which is like, he didn't even shoot on net. It was an empty netter that he didn't even take the shot. But it looks like he might be coming back now. He's injured, so now he's going to come back and score goals. I have a feeling that Matt Zuccarello, being on that top line, is going to get an assist. So, let's look for Rick Nash to score a goal tonight. Let's break down the lineup, though. The first line is Derek Brassard centering Matt Zuccarello and Rick Nash. So that's a good first line right there. That's aggressiveness in Zuccarello. The guy's, he's 5'6", but plays like he's 6'5". He's got heart, man. This guy is great. Derek Brassard, you already know the deal. Him and Zuccarello are a match made in heaven. And Rick Nash is one of the most elite players in the league. He just needs to start getting going. So our second line is going to be the All-American line, as I call them. You got Derek Stepan centering, JT Miller, and Chris Kreider. Basically, that's a good second line right there. You already know Derek Stepan and Chris Kreider. The chemistry there for the last 3 seasons has been extraordinary. And JT Miller, the guy is aggressive. I love the speed in Chris Kreider, the aggressiveness in JT Miller, and the hockey IQ in Derek Stepan. What a second line right there. I'm telling you, our top 2 lines, any one of them could be the first line. The third line of Kevin Hayes with Oscar Lindberg and Victor Stahlberg, that's another line that's extraordinary. As we all know, that Oscar Lindberg is his up-and-coming, rookie right here. He might get a goal tonight and basically continue to lead the league in goals scored for rookie. He's got assists too, and then, Kevin Hayes, he's a big centerman or a big guy to have on the wing, and him and Lindbergh are looking like they're building something phenomenal. And Victor Stahlberg, the guy's got speed, and he could really forecheck. I mean, I'm actually, glad to see that Stahlberg is he's in the lineup, after that horrendous, game in Philly where they were throwing cheap shots. But I'm not even going to get into that. But Victor Stahlberg, that's veteran presence right there. And now it looks like, we might be seeing, a third line that could demolish this Carolina team. The fourth line is going to be Jared Stoll, Jasper Fast, and Emerson Edom. I know Dominic Moore is a healthy scratch. Absolutely ridiculous. I love Dominic Moore. The guy's speed and his backhand shot alone is just something that you can't have him being a healthy scratch now. But the reasoning for having Edom in there is because Vigneault is looking to see how Jared Stoll does with 2 natural wingers there in Jasper Fast and Emerson Edom. So this is kind of just to get a good insight as to how Jared Stoll plays with 2 natural wingers there. And, it's basically an evaluation, that line. I mean, we all know that Jasper Fast is Jasper Fast. So this is more about seeing how Jared Stoll, handles the center position on the fourth line and how Emerson Edom could look in a spot where he should be. I mean, to have him on the first line was kind of a little ridiculous, but it's good to see that he's on the fourth line. It looks like a good fit for him there, but not at the expense of Dominic Moore. I mean, I love Dominic Moore, and I'm guessing that they're doing this because, I mean, Emerson Edom, he needs to start getting some games in. You know, and he got a couple of games as Nash was out, but the thing with Emerson Edom, you know, a lot of people are criticizing him because we traded away Carl Hagelin for him, and the reasoning behind that is because we needed the cap space. You know what I mean? He wasn't, you know, there to replace Hagelin. Victor Stahlberg's there to replace Hagelin. Emerson Edom is there because our cap space. You know, we needed to make the room. That's why Hagelin got traded, because there was no way we were going to re-sign this guy. And it's good to see that Edom is in the lineup because, you know, he's been up and down with Anaheim. You know, in the minors, he's with Anaheim. I mean, he had that great goal in the playoffs there versus Winnipeg. So, I mean, let's see what he does. Now, the defense, we got Ryan McDonough and Dan Girardi. Of course, you know, these guys have been together, it seems like forever. But then we got Mark Stahl and Kevin Klein as the second pairing, and then Keith Yandel and Dan Boyle for the third pairing. Henrik Lundqvist is in net. Ronth is the backup. The thing with Dan Boyle is, like, you know, I'm kind of... You know, I'm waiting for this guy to get his game kind of going, you know, but I'm seeing a lot of people criticizing Yandel. Do not criticize Yandel, because the guy is an extraordinary offensive defenseman. I mean, he's done work there, and you have to evaluate the guy separately from playing with Dan Boyle, and then, you know, or playing with the rookie like Dylan McIlrath, you know, who's another scratch. Dylan McIlrath's a healthy scratch, and so, you know, it's good that Dan Boyle's in there. He's got the experience, and, you know, we have to go with our top guys. You know, I kind of thought they would put McIlrath in because, you know, Carolina's not a really heavy team, in a sense that's kind of why they didn't have him in there. But I mean, I thought that it would have been good for his learning curve. But let's just see how this goes. All right, it's going to be a good game, and I'm hyped up. I'm getting ready to head out to this game. I keep everybody posted. Remember, let's go Rangers.